Oh, there's a hunt on. I can't believe we've just witnessed this. It's like a nature documentary playing out right in front of our eyes. Oh, I think they're gonna get him. Oh, he's almost beached himself. They're going for it. Good morning, guys, and welcome back to a new episode. So we're out here exploring a new island group on the new boat. And the first few days here have been absolutely incredible, from exploring old shipwrecks to Sealion colonies and even huge sharks. Every day something completely unexpected has happened. So I've got no idea what we're in for today, but I've got a feeling it's gonna be awesome. What do you think we should do this morning, Fred?
Look at the sea lion at the back. Oh, so cute. She just fell over. She tripped. Anyway, we're gonna go to shore, have an explore, and wait for the wind to drop so that we can cross the channel. Yeah, this afternoon, guys, we're hoping to get to the next island group south, but as you can see, and probably hear behind us, that wind is howling at the moment. So it's gonna be a bit of a choppy run, the Savo, but fingers crossed the new boat can make it. All right, let's go ashore for a bit of an explore. Good job. We forgot a few things.
Who was in charge of the provisioning for the land trip? We forgot masks and we forgot reef booties. All right, now we're ready for an adventure. Look who we found. Pretty cool, right? So cool. Good. We're gonna go. See you guys, we're gonna go. Playtime's over, we're getting too cold. We don't have a fur coat like you. Now, while every morning here is proving to be completely different, I am enjoying finding one consistency, finding a minute a morning for my AG1 to have a drink of athletic greens. That way I know whatever the rest of the day throws at me, I know I'm gonna have the energy, I know I'm gonna have the endurance, I know I'm gonna have the nutritional intake that my body needs. And I mean, the last couple of days we've had some pretty wild curveballs thrown at us in the afternoon, with the big tiger shark, with the playful sea lions, some of that epic spearfishing. So I know whatever this afternoon throws at me, with my AG1s on board, I'm just ready to tackle it head on. The other thing I love about it's just so easy and convenient. So one scoop or one travel pack once a day and you're sorted. I know a lot of you guys, like me, are looking for ways to get a bit of a leg up on the day. That's why I'm stoked to share once again, our mates at Athletic Greens are offering a bit of a special offer for all B2B viewers. They're gonna give you a year's supply of vitamin D and 5 free travel packs to get started. So the link to that is in the description, guys. I've been really happy with the results of it. I'm actually really keen to hear how you go with it. So once again, guys, the link is in the description.
Back now to the boat, and it looks like the seal didn't have enough. They still want to play.
Oh, the tide's come in.
Oh no, gonna be too late. Yeah.
Successful morning mission, I'd say, Fran.
It was so much fun.
I'm getting hungry though. Must be just about time for a feed. Oh, I think this bigger one, she's caught an octopus. She's feeding. Yeah, she's ripping apart an octopus.
Octopus are kind of fish.
It's a bit hard to see, but that's incredible. Yeah, she's throwing it around. And the other two are just like hanging around the outside waiting for a feed.
Should I get in?
Guys, the craziest thing just happened. So I was flying the drone over these sea lions and one of them was feeding on something. Then all of a sudden a shark came in and it scared the hell out of these sea lions. They jumped straight up on the beach. But in the meantime, Fran was just about to get in the water. She's still really keen to. The shark didn't look that big. So Fran's thrown her wetsuit on. She's gonna jump in there with a camera and see if she can film it. That's not good. So there's actually two sharks cruising around in the shallows here. It's really quite shallow for them. It's only like 1.5 meters of water. And once the sea lions saw them, it made them so nervous. They just jumped and got out of the water as quick as they could. They must have to really be on edge here with, obviously one of their main threats is the great whites hunting them. See one of the sharks there, that's the dark shadow, just cruising there. And then here's Fran and the sea lions. Pretty special to watch like these nature encounters like that with, you know, predator versus prey. Shark coming in on the shallows and the sea lions then, you know, being aware of it and getting up on the beach. They quickly changed from like playful mode to boom, all right, playtime's up, let's get out of the water. Oh, there's a school of fish. Looks like they're chasing a school of fish. Oh, there's a hunt on. Oh my gosh, they're chasing a school of fish. They've got one separated. These two sea lions are chasing this fish. Oh, I think they're gonna get him. Oh, he's almost beached himself. They're going for it. Oh, they've got it. Oh my gosh. We've just witnessed these two sea lions bail up a school of fish in the shallows. Oh, he's starting to feed on it. He's just throwing it around and biting it. Oh, the fish has escaped. No, they're gonna get him. This fish is too injured. Guys, these two sea lions have just successfully hunted a fish right in the shallows here, and Fran is right in there. Fran is getting up close and personal with it.
share with us. Come on, you can't eat it all.
I can't believe we've just witnessed this. Wow. That is just incredible. It's like a nature documentary playing out right in front of our eyes. We've got a front row seat of it. Fred is gonna be absolutely buzzing. Let's get a reaction.
That was crazy.
Oh wow!
She didn't give any to the other one.
I know. That was amazing.
So cool.
Did it eat all of it?
All of it. She didn't even leave one single bit.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, playing with those sea lions all boarding's been pretty hungry work. It's coming on about lunchtime, so as always, we are relying on the ocean for protein, so it's time to go for a swim and see if we can catch some lunch. What do you think we should go for?
Anything that swims, I'm so hungry.
Look out, Fran's in a hungry mood, so the fish don't stand a chance. It does look like quite a nice swim here, so I think you guys will enjoy this one. Come along with us. Lots of nice trout, bullchin groper, but we've already got one of them and we've got some fish in the fridge, so we're going to keep swimming.
Can you push it with the gun towards better?
Yeah, I'll try to scare them out. What, the biggest one's over this side. Which side do you want me to scare him from? Nice one. How was your snorkel, Fran?
Oh, it's very nice.
Yeah?
The current is pushing through that channel, so it was a little bit murky at the beginning.
Yeah.
But then in the showers, pretty corals and kelp and
Yeah, it's
it
nice.
was nice. Lots of bullfin groupers and and trout.
Yeah.
But we already got those, so.
That's right. So if you're new to the channel, we normally have a bit of a rule that you're only allowed one of each species for the trip. So we've got the coral trout, we've got the bullchin groper, And we try and be pretty selective and sustainable with the fish we do take here. So yeah, there's no prizes for going out and shooting, you know, a ton of those trout. Glad we're not doing this in a salty dingo, Fran.
Yeah,
A little bit drier in the new boat. Actually, we need a name for the new boat. We'll worry about that after we get through this. Channel. But if any of the viewers, if any of you guys have got a name that you suggest we call this boat, let us know in the comments. Going straight into the Indian Ocean swell, Fran. About 25 knots of wind with it. Land ahoy! So it's really rough today, so we've come in on top of the reef here. We're going to jump in the shallows. It's nice and protected here. And we're going to have a bit of a swim. We'll see what we can find, maybe some crayfish or something like that up in the shallows. And the water actually looks quite clear, so it should be pretty nice.
Yeah, it looks so nice.
All right, time to gear up. That's a big one, eh? Beautiful little island. So rumour has it there's a buried chest of gold on this island. Apparently. So anyway, we're going to pull in and stretch the legs and have a bit of a walk around anyway.
And watch sunset.
Now this island has fascinated me for a number of years now because there's a truly remarkable tale of shipwreck tragedy and triumph concerning this island. Back in 1727, a boat by the name of Sealion ran aground on the reef that we just snorkeled at. A horrible place to run aground, especially in 1727. These remote, barren and deserted islands would have resembled hell on earth. The survivors made it ashore here, and what happens next is one of the most fascinating mysteries in Australia's history. They sent out a crew of 11 of their best sailors and fittest seamen on their only surviving longboat to raise the alarm, but they were never seen or heard from again. The remaining survivors on the island eventually realised that help wasn't coming, and over the next 9 months, they managed to salvage what they could off the shipwrecked vessel and construct a boat for the 88 remaining sailors to then sail for a month from the West Australian coast up north to Batavia, which is now modern-day Jakarta. I've read some of the surviving journals, and the key to their survival was that this island luckily had some small wells that held fresh water. Now, the Sealion was a very wealthy ship carrying 10 chests of silver coins and treasures, but it was believed that at least one of the chests was buried here on this island, which triggered a number of salvage missions over the coming centuries. And with a number of these ships actually then becoming shipwrecked themselves. So these stories add to the whole allure and mystery of this place, and we will certainly be keeping our eyes open. Sorry to wake you. Sorry, mate, we didn't mean to wake you. Just having a little walk on the beach. We'll leave you be. That's the fresh water that allowed the shipwreck survivors to survive. And I reckon all these rocks are where they have dug out to give themselves water over 300 years ago. Some glass, Fran. Alright, once again we've left it a little bit late. The sun is now setting. We've got to get back to the boat and still find an anchorage, but I just can't help myself when I get to shore on these kind of places. I just want to keep exploring, much to the frustration of Fran. But anyway, let's get back there and then find an anchorage. We certainly did. We're in a race against time. It's a beautiful sunset behind us. This is quickly becoming our favourite, isn't it, Fran?
100%.
Popcorn crayfish again.
So good.
I would eat this every meal for the rest of my life. So you'll be glad to know we have found a good anchorage. It only took a couple of hours. Fran and I are feeling pretty knackered at the moment, so we don't have too many words of wisdom, apart from we've got some popcorn crayfish coming, and that's going to be absolutely delicious. If you haven't tried this, I highly recommend it. What do you season it with, Fran? Just butter? No butter.
There's no butter in here.
No butter. You can tell who the cook is. You could season it with butter if you were so inclined, but if you didn't have any butter at hand, like us, you'd use some flour.
Flour, all-purpose seasoning.
All-purpose seasoning.
Pepper, salt.
Pepper, salt.
And heaps of olive oil.
And lots of oil. And voila. There you go. Get yourself a Fran.
I'm just using my hands.
It's alright. That's the final product. Popcorn crayfish, bit of green stuff. Keep Mum happy. Well done, Fran.
Thank you, I'm exhausted.
Yeah, let's eat. That just about wraps up this trip for us. We've crammed a week of living out here on the new boat into 4 action-packed episodes. And this has been a pretty special trip for us, guys. We've been exploring a group of islands that have been on the top of our bucket list for a long time, and somehow it managed to outdo our expectations. From the infamous Batavia Shipwreck and Batavia's Graveyard Island to the incredible marine life and that huge tiger shark. Having the new Genesis boat for this trip was an absolute game changer for us, allowing us to keep the filming gear charged and dry to capture some pretty special moments on camera. We hope you guys have appreciated this as much as we've appreciated the creature comforts and safety factors that have come with this boat. You guys watching this have helped make this possible for us, so a massive thanks for sharing the adventure with us. Subscribe to the channel, we're off on a new adventure next week.